Welcome back. The body of a woman has been found in the building that was engulfed by fire in Midrand last night. The EMS search and rescue team says the body was submerged under rubble and the roof that collapsed at Broadwalk Urban Village. EMS says the complex security have shared information that the fire could have started in the woman's house. Now, Veronica Makwadi joins us live from the scene. Veronica, very good afternoon once again to you. Do you have any idea or any insights as to who the woman is, possibly family members that have come forward in identifying her?
Well, Katleho, at this moment, those details, of course, as you know, have just emerged. And I can tell you that the residents and the community members here are in shock as well, given the fact that many believe that there were no fatalities when this fire, of course, started and they got that distress call at around 9 o'clock. But to give us a little bit more details about the woman and who she was, I'm joined now by Ntate Deboho. He spoke to us earlier about his efforts and in regards to getting everyone in this building to safety. As soon as he saw the smoke, he was the first to, of course, open the unit where the fire was starting from, and of course then started to go to each and every door, warning residents to come out. We spoke earlier about just that effort in terms of securing the safety of these residents. So you can understand, Katleho, his shock as well in finding out that there is indeed one fatality, one community member. And Tate, thank you for your time. Just the reaction in regards to the fact that the EMS has confirmed, we saw the forensic team confirming that one body has been found under that rubble.
Very sad, very, very sad, one must say. From a holiday to having such a sad day, I have no words. I have no words. The community is sad right now, as you can see, emotions are down, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. The day is just getting worse and worse. Nothing is getting better right now with this news. And she had a little baby. Now. We're not sure if she was with the baby or the baby left on another day or something of that sort. But we are still trying to figure out where's the little one now. We are now more concerned about if the little baby was with her or he wasn't. Because the baby was like 4, 5, 6 months between that time. As far as I remember, her being my neighbor, obviously, I would know. So, it's a very, very sad day. Very, very, very sad. So that's the current affairs situation at this moment.
And we know that you, of course, were the first to notice the smoke that was coming from your next-door neighbor's unit. Just tell us about the fact, when you opened that door, did you not at any chance see her or hear any screams coming from that unit?
Again, with my experience of safety, I can say this. We had no chance of going in there. We had no chance. The smoke was so thick and rich that if I stepped inside there, I would have probably fainted and slept or something. I would have passed out, actually, the correct word to use. It was so heavy and strong and thick. There was no way. We had no chance. So we just had to wait. We actually had to wait for the smoke to go down in order for somebody to come in. So we stood no chance. And unfortunately, this is the situation. And
And you've mentioned that she had a young child. Do you know anything else about her, who she was living with? Perhaps even just a few more details about the kind of neighbor she was as well?
No, well, she was a very quiet lady, very quiet. She didn't really socialize many with anybody. She would just greet, go have a smoke, or greet, go downstairs, greet, go buy groceries. You'd usually see her around about the 25th. You saw her on specific days. You would not see her on every day. But obviously, us that live close to her will see her on a day-to-day. She lived with her boyfriend and the little boy, the new baby that I just mentioned. And basically they were a quiet couple. No conversation. They never said much. Greeted, hi. You don't even hear them say hi. It's that smile and hand and walk. So basically, it's just a sad situation, man. I really have no words right now.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to us again, Tate Debo. There, Katleho, really just relaying the message about the type of person that, of course, she was mentioning there, of course, that she leaves behind a young boy. Again, you heard the resident there saying that there's still no confirmation whether or not her son was with her or was somewhere else. But again, EMS confirming that a body has been found, a fatality recorded here. And there is still a lot of movement that is taking place just outside, of course, the Broadwalk Urban Village. EMS teams are still in there, continuing with that. And if you can just get a chance to just see that damaged roof that, of course, was, essentially collapsed due to that fire. You would understand that is the rubble, the kind of debris that she was found submerged under. EMS saying that while, of course, they managed to bring the fire down and extinguish the blaze, there was so much damage to this building that her body was only later found underneath all of that debris, underneath all of that damage, as you can see from that roof in terms of it completely collapsing. The structural integrity of this building as well, Katlego, is definitely, one that is also going to be quite of concern to EMS as they continue their work combing through that scene to find out, of course, what was the cause of that fire, which we do now know from EMS services as well, that that fire starting in that unit where this young woman was found, a community in shock, not only because of what they've had to face in terms of, finding a way to escape these blaze,